How do you become a millionaire? In 2017, studies show that 40% of the world's millionaires were in the US. It also showed that there were about 11 million millionaires. This number then increases to almost 19 million the next year, and then every year almost by 1 to 2 million more millionaires are added to the list. So how do you actually become a millionaire? Well, although I'm not yet a millionaire, I do plan to be, and one very popular way to becoming a millionaire starts with you getting a mentor who is as successful as you want to be. However, the problem is, and I learned this the very hard way, is that not everyone who is actually a millionaire can teach you to become a millionaire, and frankly, sometimes they don't want to teach you to become a millionaire. I've personally spent thousands of dollars on programs from real estate courses to getting rich courses on the internet from many of the gurus that you'll see online. And the only thing I learned from these experiences was that one, these guys had a lot of money, millions of dollars, and two, they didn't care about me becoming a millionaire. They just wanted to sell me their courses of $999.99 and then have me pay them $199.99 every month for the next 3 to 5 years so they could get paid. Now, even though that experience didn't go well, I must say I learned many valuable lessons from these guys. One very important lesson I learned was that you can become rich or a millionaire very easily, and all you really need to do is to be consistent, even if you're selling absolute garbage. I know this because a lot of these gurus sold me garbage, but because they are consistent, they are successful. And so this is why, although you can tell sometimes that they don't have a good product or mentorship, they still make a lot of money. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about millionaires and how to become a millionaire. And this won't cost you $999.99. And I won't at the end of this video tell you to click on my link below and sign up for my mentorship program. That's going to cost you $199.99 per month. Instead, all you have to do is to watch this free video, which is probably going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. Now, before I get into all the details here, a very quick reminder, if you're new to the channel or you're watching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Ian, and I post videos here on YouTube every single day on topics relating to making money and personal finance. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, then give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on all notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Now, I want you guys to also comment below and tell me this. Have you ever purchased a course from an online guru or mentorship? Tell me how it worked out for you. Did you get your money's worth or not? I know I didn't, or maybe I did in a way I didn't expect to. Now, here's the thing. Even the worst mentors all have something in common. They actually believed in their products or services or whatever their business is, and they believed in themselves and their businesses 100%. I remember watching a YouTube video of the first gurus or online gurus, and I think this started back in the 90s, and there was this guy, I think he was Japanese, and he was one of the very first internet gurus. He always posted videos on the TV of him in mansions with luxury cars and women. Now, what was funny looking back at his commercials is that in every single video he made, he would have money, just random stacks of cash laying around, and he would also have women and expensive cars, and he would tell you that you can have the life, but he would always be pointing at the money. If he was doing a video and talking about starting a business, he would be speaking, but he would always be pointing at the girls or the cash or the random stacks of cash. Now, surprisingly, this guy never had anything before he became an internet guru. He started by selling a book. He was able to make millions of dollars by selling a dream. Now, the point of this video isn't to tell you to sell a dream and con people into getting millions of dollars. You can do that if you want to, but the main point is this. If you have any knowledge whatsoever about anything, people can and they will pay you for it. So, for example, I've been thinking about creating an ebook about selling on the internet. I haven't done it because I already make videos about selling on eBay and on the internet. So if you want to learn, you can watch some of my videos and you'll understand how I make money and what you can do to make money as well. However, some people don't have the patience for it, right? They don't want to watch a 10-minute video. In fact, most people would be more open to spending $10 on an ebook that has 25 step-by-step instructions on how to do something rather than listening and thinking about how to do it. So I could potentially create an ebook and sell it and become a millionaire, and so could you. Now, I'm going to share with you a few steps that you can take to become a millionaire, because I've realized that most of these gurus had some things in common which made them millionaires, and I'm talking about the gurus because I think that they are the perfect example, because they all, or at least most of them, had no money, they had $0, sometimes no job when they started, and yet they are able to become millionaires. So if they can do it, then I think the average person making $15 an hour has a very good chance of doing some legitimate business and becoming a millionaire in a couple of years. So the first thing I noticed is that these guys are very confident in whatever they do. They believed in their brand or product 100% and they never doubt it. I was actually watching a recording of a mentor on the phone with someone, and he was telling them that they should pay him around $6,000 for 1 hour of his time, and about 3 minutes into that conversation, I realized that the mentor was very confident and he believed 100% without any doubts that 1 single hour of his time was worth $6,000. Now, whether or not he actually gave that person any useful information about starting and building a successful business is another thing, but I've realized that even if you purchase any of these programs and you contact these mentors, they're always very upbeat and very confident and 100% invested in the way they speak about their business. So what I learned from this is that you have to get rid of all self-doubt. If you want to become a millionaire, you cannot doubt yourself regardless of what anyone says or tells you. I mean, the average online guru starts out by selling something, and usually when they start out, they don't have any money. People mock them, people make fun of them, people tell them that they're stupid, but somewhere along the line, in 2 to 3 years, these guys end up becoming millionaires. And why is that? Well, even if they were selling absolute garbage, they believed that they had something good to offer. Now, most of these steps to becoming a millionaire are very, very simple and actually very easy steps. However, consistently doing them is where it becomes hard, because it's easy to sell something, but if someone or people in general tell you that your products or your service doesn't make any sense and that it's stupid, or they don't like it, then it's easy for you to quit. So if you're thinking about doing anything to make money and you've already done your research, you already have proof that this can work and make you money, it is then very important to make this commitment to yourself that you will remove all self-doubt. That's the first step and one of the first things I realized about a lot of millionaires. Now, the second step here is choosing the right skill or passion. Now, many people choose a career, for example, or a business based on how much money it can make them. So for instance, you have people who decide to go to school to become lawyers or doctors, and all they think about is how much money they'll make from this career. They don't think or realize that it's going to cost them 7 years of very hard work and even longer. If they were not passionate about it in the first place, it would be easy for them to switch career paths and do something else. So if you want to become a millionaire, you'll need to have a skill that you're very passionate about, and this ties into removing self-doubt, because if you don't doubt yourself and you're very passionate about it, then convincing you that your business won't work is nearly impossible. It's like buying a new car. Do you know that there are people who will go to car auctions and purchase used cars for very little money and then sell these cars on a car lot for almost the cost of a new car? I mean, have you ever gone to some business place and seen them selling things and you immediately think that everything is overpriced, but these people make money and you wonder, well, how do they make money if everything is expensive? And this could be because they're passionate about it. Imagine going to the car lot and the salesman walks up to you and he shows you a used car. You start to tell him that you don't really like it, but then he tells you that he personally handpicked this car. He personally handpicked it because of some special feature. Each time you try to make an argument of you not being interested in the car, he counters you with how many years he has been selling cars, or how some special or particular feature of that particular car is very good, and he speaks with passion, and you end up thinking, well, this guy is very passionate about this particular car. It must be really special. When in fact the car is probably just like the rest, but because of the way this car salesman speaks to you, you start to think, well, this guy knows what he's talking about and he must be an expert, so I'll at least consider buying this car. Now, because this car salesman is so passionate about his job, he actually looks forward to doing it every single day, all day, and even if you call him after hours, he's happy to talk about the car and any other cars because he actually loves what he does. Now, even on the days when he makes no money, he still feels very good about himself because he is involved in his passion. So if you want to become a millionaire, you should definitely think about skills that you are passionate about because it makes the process of getting there much easier. So don't think about becoming a real estate agent because you know that they sell multi-million-dollar homes and make hundreds of thousands of dollars each year in commissions when you really only have interest in that job because of the money. Choose something that you're truly passionate about. Now, with this passion, you need to also have a skill that you're absolutely good at. So for example, you could be very passionate about singing, but whenever you go out to karaoke, people get upset and they throw bottles at you. In that case, I wouldn't suggest that you actually pursue a career in singing just because you're passionate about it. Instead, find something else that you're passionate about that you're actually good at doing. Now, a third factor here is, can this skill that you're good at and passionate about actually make you a lot of money? And I honestly think that this is as important as anything else because, like I said, I've bought thousands of dollars worth of courses and mentorships, and I've realized that even when people have garbage selling, you would still think that garbage wouldn't sell as much, but it actually does. I've actually realized that everything sells. You just need to be on the seller's end and not on the consumer's end to make money. I mean, think about this, and this is an actual real-life example. I buy old and broken laptops and computers and electronics. Usually, these are junk that people don't want anymore. In fact, sometimes I get them for free. Now, people just want me to come and get a bunch of computers and recycle them. So for one, I'm passionate about the environment, so I want to dispose of these correctly. And secondly, I can make some extra cash. Now, I mentioned to a friend that I was refurbishing old equipment and selling them. He asked me how much I sell an old laptop for on average. I told him about $150. He then said to me, "Ian, that is a waste of time. A new netbook costs about $200 or less at Walmart. Why would anyone purchase an old worn laptop for $150 on eBay?" Well, he didn't believe me until I showed him that when I list old equipment, they sell in 24 hours or less usually. So just as in this example, you may think that whatever it is that you want to do isn't going to make you a lot of money, but I personally think that anything can make you a lot of money. All you need to do is show up and sell, whether this is a tangible product or some service that you offer. So we've covered self-doubt and removing it, and also being passionate about what you do, and also having a skill that you're good at. Now, the next step here is to market yourself or your business. You can have the millionaire plan down to the T, so to speak, but if nobody knows about it, then you won't make any money. So just like my internet guru friends who never seem to stop surprising me at the lengths at which they go to promote their mentorships and courses, you have to be absolutely ruthless in your marketing. Now, don't go and rent a Lamborghini and a mansion and some girls to make an advertisement or a marketing campaign, but you have to market yourself and market yourself very well. And you'll also need to go above and beyond in your marketing. Ideally, you want as many eyes on your business as you can possibly get at all times, because the more people see and learn about it, then the more money you can potentially make and the quicker you can become a millionaire. Now, just because you think or maybe you know that you have something valuable doesn't mean that other people are going to see the value in it and become consumers. You have to take your services or products to them. Now, advertising doesn't have to always cost a lot. You can actually give incentives for people to advertise for you. So just as in an affiliate program, you could tell people that if they get you sales, you'll give them a commission or something of the sort, and this way you get seen by more people and you can get more sales. Now, this is what a lot of big brands now do. They'll tell you to recommend their products, and if someone makes a purchase, then you'll get a commission. Now, the final step here is to ensure that you make money. The entire goal is to make money. So you can be very good at what you do and you can market very well, but you need to make money. So whatever it is you decide on doing, ensure that you did enough research to the point where you're absolutely sure it can make you money and you also know how to monetize your business properly. So to recap, the main points here were to 1, end all self-doubt and stop doubting yourself. 2, be very passionate about what you do or plan on doing, even if everybody else thinks it's stupid, and it's best to use something that you're already passionate about. Now, thirdly, you need to be good at it, right? If you're passionate, but you just aren't good at doing it, then you may fail. And sure, you can hire people to work for you, but if you aren't good at it in the first place, then the people you hire could end up ripping you off, which means you'll make no money. The 4th step is to market your business very well, as much as you can. And finally, ensure you choose a business that can actually make you money. If you can do all these things, then you can become as successful as some of my internet guru friends who make millions of dollars every single year. And I won't call their names because I don't want to get sued, right? But I think you guys have an idea of the people who I'm talking about. So that's the information that you have been looking for. Instead of doing what the gurus say, I've just saved you the time and money. And instead of buying their courses, you can now approach your business the same way they approach theirs and become a millionaire just like them. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, as that's the way these videos get recommended to more people here on YouTube and can potentially help someone else as well, and I'll really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos here on credit cards, banking apps, savings accounts, investments, ways to make money, and much more. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to turn on all notifications, as that's the only way you'll be able to get the updates of when I post new videos. And remember guys, I'll be posting a new video here every single day on YouTube. I'm also leaving a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check all the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. Once again, I hope this video was very helpful. All the best, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.